away we go. And we return.
And we're live.
You made a noise like a door opening tweets. That was like somebody like opening a door really slow.
Listen, I am a bird of many talents.
You are. It's true.
But door sounds is not one of them. I don't know how I made that sound dull. Like I'm gonna do it again. I will
Do it
not
again. Do it again. Try it again.
I
Just try.
can't.
Just try.
I
Just
can't.
try. Wait, you can't even try? Wait, was that you trying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'll try one more time.
It was a really squeaky door, but it was a door.
Okay.
That was tweets. That was adorable.
Shush! No!
She just.
All right. Let's close the door on that joke.
They're practicing for the sound if Cheesy Michael ever comes out.
Oh, why did you? I was sitting here and I was like, I'm so fucking glad nobody's mentioned Cheesy Michael. We're in the clear. We're good. We made it through all of pre-session. We vamped. We didn't. Nobody said Cheese or Michael. We're good. Man.
Look, we all had the thought, especially when door was mentioned. It's like door and egg will also automatically lead to that.
We didn't all have the thought because I didn't think of it. I was like, wow, that was a silly noise that tweets made. I wouldn't have said door if I thought about freaking Cheesy Michael.
Holy shit! I don't think I would have ever heard someone get heated over Cheesy Michael, but here we are today.
Listen,
we had a falling out. Things are not good between me and Cheesy Michael.
I don't know about you, but Cheesy Michael and I are actually on better terms. So you know.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I wish we could have the same, and maybe one day we will.
Yeah, God, I want to say something so bad. Oh my God.
Do it.
I'm gonna say it. I don't care about Cheesy.
I can't believe like tweets is on better terms with Cheesy Michael than Argentina.
Chat can have no context on that. Chat can have no context on that.
I'm sorry, chat. We can't give you context on that. We can't. The bit's too funny without it.
Oh my God.
All I will say is Sports Balls has done something to me, and I don't know why or how, but there you go.
Yeah, it's just really shocking that you can never go back. It's kind of shocking that like you...
the only context chat is getting about this.
I'll give them one other piece of context is Tweets is now a Britain apologist.
Okay, whoa,
that's
I mean, I'm not
Don't
surprised
make
as you all.
assumptions about me now, okay? I'm not a British apologist.
Listen, I don't know anything about that. I just know Tweets isn't allowed back in Argentina for some reason.
Yeah, thank you, Grava. Grava's on my side on this. Thank you.
All right. We can evade both Cheesy Michael and Argentina by going around the table. If there's anybody that wants to start in particular, otherwise I will roll a dice.
I'll roll the dice. Let the dice decide our fate.
All
We're
right.
not cowards here.
That funny enough, that'll actually be you, Tweets.
Anyways, hi, my name is Miss Tweetums. You can find me at Blue Sky at Miss Tweetums, where I repost memes and occasionally post art. Art fight is happening, and certain somebody is totally not going to get revenge attacked whatsoever in the near future. Totally not.
I'm actively working on it while you're introducing yourself.
Wow. Anyways, I don't have anything else planned besides art fight right now at the moment. But do keep your eyes out. I may or may not be popping up somewhere else in the distant future with Pack Tactics coming up soon, from what I've heard, from what a little birdie told me. If you don't know what that is, it's all Warlock campaign with me and Bernard Vaughn and some other of our friends. So be on the lookout for that. Yippee! Now, if you excuse me, I'm just going to, like, menacingly make my way over to the DM side of the screen. While, why don't we give it to Robot? You go ahead and distract everybody with your introduction.
A distraction. Oh, all right. Anyway, if you're looking for me, you pretty much found me. If you really need to get hold of me, Blue Sky at Hello Robot, mostly reposts and the occasional haunt. Otherwise, you're more likely going to find me lurking in many of the lovely people's here's chats and or channels, including Funky, who just had their birthday stream.
Oh, I cough up a little bit of blood. I'm still dead. Don't look for me. I'm not real. I'm dead. I'm not on my channel. I'm not even here. As a matter of fact, disconnect from call. No, I'm kidding. I am still recovering though. My name is Punky. If you don't know me, I'm Punky. And if you do know me, I'm Punky. I'm at twitch.tv/punky_o_o. Usually every single day of the week, except for sometimes Sundays and Thursdays, except for this week where I don't exist because I finished streaming for 24 hours straight after my birthday on Sunday. So I'm not going to exist until Friday for Yuri, where we are back in the Jane Yuri mines. And Saturday, where I will be surprised. I'll be hanging out with Skelly, which is funny because Skelly is a skeleton, but I won't be dead anymore. So you would think that I would hang out with Skelly when I was dead, but I'm not. It's funny how things work. You can find me on Blue Sky at Punky PON-KI. Yeah. Leah, you throwing it at you.
Hey.
There it is. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Leah. You can find me at Amusing Thalia on Twitch and Blue Sky. I got a lot of life changes coming up, so keep a lookout. I'm gonna be trying to do some stuff here soon. I'm getting some prep ready. I'm nervous but excited, so I will leave it ominously like that right now. Life's a little bit in flux while I'm figuring some stuff out. Life changes. But yeah, I'm very thankful to be here. You can find me at my place and hanging out with these lovely folks, as well as the one, the only. Skelly, have you gone? I just wanted to make sure before I pass it over to Vaughn. Well, then, to you it goes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Skelly Alpha. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube under the same names. Just like tweets, in the art fight mines, really bad. We're in there. I'm working on Tech number 5 now. I've already got 6 and 7 sketched out. Most of this week is going to be that. I'm going to be joined with a whole bunch of cool pals on days that don't already have things planned. Like mentioned, I'll be hanging with Punky on Saturday, doing up art, maybe even yapping a little bit about lady writing stuff. Let's see. Sunday, I know we have suits, I believe. And other than that, we have just the other usual stuff. So more things continue. I'll try and squeeze in some Minecraft here and there, I'm sure, too. But with that, I'll pass it over toward Vaughn.
Well, thank you. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn, over on Patreon, Burnout's Bar. It was already a busy week, but now it's going to be slightly more up in the air because I possibly start a new job Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I could be working for 15 hours a day, so I'm sure that won't impact my streaming schedule. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. But should everything go as planned, we'll be having some more Skeleton Crew on Thursday, where me and Trinket Witch go through our blind Persona 4 Golden playthrough, and we're having so much fun that while we both have some streams being on the shelf for a week, we decided that we'll play again on Saturday. So yeah, come join us. We're just going to be, finding out about some murders, possibly stopping them. I'm going to put a foot on that. We're not stopping anything. We are a bunch of idiots. But we're still going to have a good time. And then on Sunday, we do have Suits, where we get into some more superhero shenanigans, where I'm sure we didn't just make, like, a very dangerous villain that's going to come back to bite us in the ass. I'm sure. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be so fine. I'm going to actually start playing our theme song so we can get in to the game.
I cry. I will never forget the tube video of him singing the grow tube of
I can't
Oh,
believe, like,
Cheesy Michael?
no, Zito's singing "You're Beautiful" as if he's like singing as a grown tube, which is lore that happened on my channel like 4 a.m.
Yep, I was there for that, and then I got sent the file, and I shared it, and now, God, that would probably kill me if I hear it again.
Yeah.
There it is.
You're welcome back, Vaughn. Just in time.
I've been here a minute.
Good, fantastic. All right, with this beautiful serenade, I will cut us over to the startup. All right. So, last we left off, your intrepid party had happened to come back to base after doing a little bit of cleanup around the manor, saying your farewells to farewells. Don't know why I went that way there for a second. To Dreary, and heading on back. You had found out about the root cause of that sudden spectral pillar of light that accompanied screams that peeled across the forest, Twilight Town, and beyond. It seems like that, in fact, the plot that you had uncovered at the manor had come to pass, and that the Creepy Steeple's great bell had gone missing. Boos had shown up in droves into Twilight Town to overturn every single rock, crate, and individual standing still for a little too long to try and find it. You all had managed to calm them down and get word around town about what's happening. The Boos are fairly certain that the bell is not there, but they want to just be sure. And by the time you got there, almost everything had been turned upside down to locate it. So the Boos had been settling down. This leaves a problem, though. If the Boos are checking everywhere, where is the bell? Well, in order to try and find out, it might help to investigate its current location, or at least where it used to rest. But with high alert, the Boos had the place on lockdown. Talking with Mayor Dower, you guys had managed to lock in an idea of sorts. Tradition is upheld highly at Creepy Steeple, even among the chaotic Boos. The art competition is something that they love that comes once a year. And despite everything, they don't seem likely to shirk it. So, it had been struck that you guys would actually join the art competition and provide a piece. This will let you bypass the security, at least to some degree, to get inside and compete. Maybe even win a prize or something, who knows? The rest of you managed to take a look around town, managed to take a second to get a good rest, began to talk about, gather rumors and the like, and thankfully, this is where we will pick up, with a short couple days downtime. You guys had earned it with saving Dreary's lovely, dreary home. And we'll see where we go from there. I know all of you had managed to tell me a couple things that you would like to do. And of course, we can do things that come off the cuff as well. But I do have things written down and ready for you all. So I will bring the session to open here, back at Twilight Town. So I will cut us on over. Also, cut the music back to the spookiness. No, you can just add like the record scratch. I haven't cut that off.
With the cover of the band.
Yeah. All right. The Boos still linger around town for these days that you stay, or at least most of them do. Some cut off to go check other places. Others report back to Creepy Steeple. but the place remains a little more haunted than usual. I would like everyone to hit me an initiative roll.
Got a 2.
13.
A 2, all right. And as we go through downtime, you are, of course, welcome to pull in any other players that you like. This isn't a only players can act on their initiative order. This is just to get the general idea of who is doing what.
12.
What a fuck?
I have to be so honest. I really didn't think anyone was gonna roll lower than a 2, and then I saw a robot got a 0.
Look. You gotta understand, Darren should not be going first in combat, but he has done so twice already.
Should point out that's a natural 0 too.
Yup. It's an initiative with a -1. Well, all right. Let me pull up my information that I've written down. Our first goer will be Addie. I know there was a thing or two that you had asked. I know some of them are paired with other characters. So, like in the case of if they are the main focus of that, we'll wait for their turn to perform it. But I know there was at least one thing that you wanted.
This is true indeed.
To help better defend yourself, you are looking to acquire a shield or some kind of similar implement to protect yourself and your friends.
Listen, Addie's been LARPing before. Addie has a nerdy brother. Addie has heard about the benefits of shields and how useful they were in medieval combat, and hadn't really thought about it. But seeing Darren use one during our adventure would probably find Darren and ask him where he got his.
Yeah, absolutely. Darren, you don't have to roll anything for this. You would know it is somebody that actually lives in a nearby farmstead, one of the closer farms to Twilight Town itself. You guys don't have a proper blacksmith in town, nor does Estevan and Dustlight Sundries carry too many weapons besides the consumable ones that are at least sold up front. However, there is a farrier named Samuel that lives nearby town. They have their own little like miniature forge, mostly for making things like horseshoes for muumuus and other things, but it's pretty handy with a hammer and is able to make some things. You would think they might be able to make a shield.
Yeah, as Addie asked him, there's only one person here who can make you one if they could. That'd be Samuel. I can take you to him.
I'd appreciate that. Where'd you get yours then? Or did you have him make you one?
Oh, he fixed this one, but this one was actually from the Creepy Steeple. I usually have to go over there once in a while just to check on the booze. And they like to try and scare me. But they always say they fail even though they don't. And then they just give me something and tell me to come back.
It's probably because you know Cell when they try to scare you.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure I don't.
Right. Anyways, where is this place?
He's just a little outside town.
There's no particular like map change I have set for this. There is about a 15-minute walk to the east. There is a farmstead up on a hill that's 2 stories tall, and it has large amounts of just super tall wheat growing around it. There are scarecrows that look like they're made to look like Koopas, like propped up various places. Looks like they may have used maybe something like a courage shell or a shell suit to simulate the shell on the back and everything. Maybe an old piece of rusted Koopa Troll helmet kind of along with it. Heading there, you're able to find Samuel, who appears to live there alone. Seems to be a bit of a rugged Twilighter. Has a sewing mark across one of his eyes. Seems to be an older gentleman of some sorts, but seems to be rather jolly and enjoying himself as he seems to care for some beautiful like poppy flowers like growing like right by his doorstep as y'all arrive.
Very beautiful flowers, by the way. Quite the green thumb on you. Hi, my name's Addie. Not to just immediately go in with talking about what you're up to without introducing myself. I'm a visitor in town.
He would turn around and would say, well, nice to meet you. We don't get visitors, at least my direction, too often. Welcome to town.
Well, thank you very much. Darren here has been quite hospitable and was actually the one to recommend me to you.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Is there anything I can... howdy, Darren. I hope everything's been treating you well as well.
No, we've been busy. That's actually been kind of nice.
For Darren, you would know Samuel used to be a bit of an adventurer. He is more animate than the rest of the Twilighters around town. You would suspect his time out and away from home may have attributed to this, at least to some degree. And he says, did you need help with some gardening, some harvesting?
Oh, Addie here was looking to see if you could make her a shield.
A shield?
He's kind of doing the, like, big teeth smile, the, like, awkward, like, does, like, a little bit of a wave.
He scratches his chin. He's got a little bit of a goatee, not too long of one, just some goat scruff, and says, come with me real quick. And kind of like walks around the side of his 2-story home. You realize part of the home looks like it's attached to maybe like kind of like a side barn with like a single slanted roof that he props open. Inside there is the first thing you see on the inside of this is the largest, roundest cow that you have ever seen in your life. That is just chilling out in here. He's like, oh, don't mind Delilah. She's very friendly.
Oh, that's a lovely name. Hi, Delilah.
Darren just walks up and starts petting her.
Absolutely loves pets, and then when she gets told, you just hear just like a really deep.
Oh
moo.
wow! Does she know her own name?
Oh, she does to a degree, yes.
Oh, that's really cute. I've always heard cows are kind of like dogs in that way, except you eat them.
Well, yeah. So this one's more of a family friend than eating. Although yes, moo-moos are absolutely used for things like steak. Samuel will start like filching around a very large workman's table, and off to the side you do see it's not necessarily like a large anvil, but it is a small anvil on like a piece of a stump. Maybe like half the size of a usual one that you see, maybe used to smith smaller things. Like you probably wouldn't work like iron or like some large project on this. And the various molds around see like there's definitely, it seems like its main purpose might be horseshoes. But it looks like maybe they do some like nails and strips, maybe hinges, other small handheld things that like the common farmer might need. And he starts pulling out like bars of metal, it looks like some copper, some bronze, and then they pull out like this dark metal. It looks like the same kind of stuff made from the horseshoes. Not quite. It's not like low-grade iron, but it's definitely some kind of like alloy that maybe is meant to like serve the same purpose as iron. At least at a guess. You're not even sure if like this world has like proper bronze, iron, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, she's not really proficient with smithing. I chose leatherworking, not smithing.
You would see that there is a tanner's rack in here, as well as some like flintsing knives and stuff over in a corner on a corkboard rack. Like it looks like maybe they do some small amounts of leatherworking here.
As she sees that, she would go, "Oh, a tanner's rack. I actually have worked with one of these before. I help make cosplays and the like, and it's often cheaper to learn how to do it yourself. I was actually going to work on some costumes for the art competition. Do you mind if I come by and use this?
You know how to work leather.
Yeah.
Kind of looks back and then kind of like looks off to the side, and you like trace his gaze. It looks like there's some furs that actually like need like still working and stuff. And he ponders for a moment. It's like, if you'd like to use it, certainly. We always help our fellow visitor, as well as try to provide what we can. But if you actually know how to use that, if you have some spare time, I could actually use a hand with some of these pelts.
Oh,
I'd
more
make it worth
than
your
happy
while.
to. I don't have a lot of coinage for the shield, so why don't we call it a barter?
Certainly, that would be absolutely helpful. And-
She would reach out to shake his hand.
He'll absolutely take it. He has. You could tell his grip could be firm, but it is a well worked hand and knows like the amount of
And
pressure.
he's kind of
for a
doing
good
the same
handshake.
thing.
Yeah. And he pulls out some like metal bandings, as well as a couple of those small bars that I mentioned earlier. He's like, I should be able to work something out. Good news is this shield might smell pretty good, because I think the only currently cut timber is. And he starts like looking underneath the sides. He's like, I don't got much hickory. You actually start seeing him pull out like planks, unsurfaced like planks of cedar. I was gonna use this for some wood turning, but I think I could use some of this to turn into a shield.
That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
And it looks like he nods, and he starts to get out like some like really like high grit sandpaper, as well as it looks like some like oil base to like lacquer or treat the wood. And then like says, around the side of the building I have a lathe. I'll make sure to work some of this wood. It might take a little bit, but I could get you at least something suitable. It might not be a very large shield, but it could certainly deflect some blows.
Hey, as long as it works, don't really care what it looks or smells like, honestly.
All right. And he would be happy to get to work, and he says to you, let's see. If and you find yourself also with some free time, I always could use some help around the place. I could definitely make you some good grub, provide you with something, even give you some coin as well. I'm a little short-handed these days.
I'd be more than happy to help out around the place. I've got to work on the costumes, but that's not going to be. I have learned in my time that sometimes you got to take a break, even from the things you love.
Oh, I feel that. Sometimes it's nice to just sit on the porch on the rocking chair.
But of course, thank you so much, Darren. Thank you for recommending this. This is really appreciated.
No problem. He's currently feeding a peach to Delilah.
Delilah absolutely loves it. Absolutely. Like, you ever see like the hippopotamus like take the melon? Like
It's
just like
terrifying.
It's terrifying, but like that's what the cow does to this peach. Like, it just like takes the peach, just crunch. It's absolutely happy to have it. Samuel would look toward you as well, Darren. It's like, is there anything I can do for you while you're here?
Oh, not for me personally. I'm just busy. I'm just taking a break from keeping an eye on the booze in town right now.
I saw that pillar of light when I was threshing some wheat. That was quite the sight.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find out soon.
we had some of the booze come over here and say hello for a minute. They seem to be poking around the place for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Then they went about their business. I assume it had something in relation, but heck if I know what they were looking for.
No, they're looking for the bell.
The chapel bell?
Yeah, it went missing.
Do you know anything about it?
There was old rumors that surrounded it. Well, the first thing I know is how the bell got used last time. People around town don't really talk about that too much.
I assume
but-
a 1,000-yard stare from the two.
Yeah,
of them.
it's a momentary 1,000-yard stare.
I would imagine both are just looking at an now empty pen that hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah, that pen doesn't get used anymore. Things have happened there. There is a pig-shaped indent in the ground that has never gone away.
Addie has like a look of like confusion and concern at the same time.
It's like hay, but there's like a perfect like pig indentation in it. But he will continue and say, there's magical things I heard about that bell in my adventures. There's a lot of rumors that circulate around it, but a lot of it is just that, rumors. Whoever originally built the steeple, people think had a different purpose for it in mind. But that's really it. The booze would know more than anybody, but not a lot of people get to poke around in the basement area of the steeple. A lot of people have a lot of suspicions what's down there, but the booze don't really seem to care.
Oh, interesting. The basement of the steeple. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And certainly, it's like the one place people really haven't seen. The booze keep it shut away, but booze have never really been seen going down there either.
Addie is making a mental note of this. I will actually, if I get a chance, pull Darren aside and say, Darren, did you hear that? As they're like setting stuff up with the
Yeah, he's not
with the
paying
hammer and
mind.
anvil, yeah.
He cuts on like the lathe, and like the noise that thing produces, like unless you're right next to him, he's not gonna hear you.
Darren, did you
Yeah.
hear that? Yeah?
I did. Whenever I've been over there, though, I'm only in the front entrance. I don't usually go deeper.
Are you also suspicious of it? Because that to me sounds like a perfect place to hide a bell. If the booze keep people from going down there and don't really go down there themselves.
I see. We'll have to check it out once we're there.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here and help. Do you mind letting some of the... I can let them know when I get back to town, but do you mind letting the others know ahead of time?
Oh, yeah. That's no problem.
Thanks, bud.
All right, Addie, should you desire, you may set upon work immediately.
Yeah, I think that is a good place to cut the scene there as Addie goes to help out and lets Darren return to town.
Alrighty, we'll check back up on you once we go through the rotation. All right. Doug,
Yeah.
you went, I believe, looking for various supplies that may be helpful to y'all's exploits, particularly making paint or anything that may assist you as you go along. I know there was something that you wanted to do in particular.
Yeah, I also realized that the top thing on my list I don't need because I already have one and am proficient with it. So, it's just those 3 others, but once he gets those together, he'll basically, like, hole up in the, like, basement area, like, of his little, like, adjacent shop, and he'll just work on perfecting, his process, considering he's working with a new medium.
Absolutely. The one of the Twilighters, particularly the ones that help run the school and the like, do have a lot of outfits for younger individuals, as well as like some hand-me-downs that keep around just in case somebody wants them. You managed to get in contact with one of the Twilighters, and you would have known this ahead of time as well. You didn't really have to really dig around for this. And you're able to procure the last thing on your list fairly easily.
Okie dokie.
The other two things are the supplies. They're easily gotten a hold of since Mayor Dower is also helping provide them for some other members of your group. So getting a set of that will be easy as well.
Groovy.
The vellum, however, is a little more difficult.
Could I
Finding
possibly
paper? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, can I possibly use my background to make that easier?
What is your background? Hit me with it.
Supply chain. So I probably would know somebody who keeps like just a small stash, and I could maybe like, you know, barter some favors, some services, some things that, you know, might go under the counter for, you know, just some quality material.
Let me roll something in the backdrop. Give me a second. Need a dice. Give me dice. I will say, while you're there getting the one item on the end of your list from the school, you might have asked that Twilighter around where to find vellum. Because when you say vellum, vellum is a little different in this world.
Ah.
Vellum is a strange... It's obviously what it is, but it's always magical. It is both a sacred and taboo item. Obviously, you do things such as write spells on vellum, but they have a strange connection to powerful entities. And keeping hold of it is said to be a little cursed. This is why the Magic Coopers often keep things to themselves. But they say vellum has connection to the Vellumentals.
I'm
by
just
name.
deadpan.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm just deadpan staring at you after you saying that cold.
But the individual manages to tell you that they have a few sheets at the school. It's kept in a crawl space. It is not really taken out unless extremely necessary. However, if you have a plan for it, they might be able to trade for it.
Okay, let me see what I've got on my sheet. I don't really have much to trade. I did spend pretty much all my money last stream. So I guess he'd probably... Yeah, he'd start to, like... He'd first try to barter some, like, some services. And if not, I do have a quote, I just had to pull it up for what he'd probably say at that point.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
It's like, oh, man, that's highway robbery. I'll just rob you later.
However, this Twilighter may have overheard some talks in the middle of town and says, and asks you if you're planning on going to the steeple.
Yes, I will be there at an undetermined time or place.
I've always wanted to go in there, but I've never got the chance. You know what? Here's what I can do for you. I'll give you these 3 sheets of vellum. But I need you to bring back something of worth from that steeple. A souvenir, if you would. Like, it doesn't have to be like a holy relic or something like that.
Gotcha.
I've
No, I
always
can do
wanted to
that.
go there. All right. You got yourself a deal. And they will go into the scene classroom, like right here. And they will push back one of the desks and stomp on a floorboard, which will kind of cause it to flip upward. And inside, there is a small black chest. The chest is just stark charcoal black on all ends. It even looks like it has a spike, like some spikes on the rim of it. He'll jump down into the small pit where it's at, and he'll crack it open and like lean inside. You get the sense there was some kind of ominous feeling when that chest opened. But he reaches in, and he holds the pieces of vellum in his hand, which almost have like a... You're not sure if it's a trick of the light, or if it's only like when you look at it at certain angles, but like the edges of it like almost look like it's glowing a little green? You're not sure. There's something definitely off about the pages. But they do look very pristine and well manufactured. They do have a wax glossiness to them, and definitely looks like it could hold writing, both magical and non-magical, on it. And he will hold them out to you. He says, "Be careful with these."
Oh yeah, sure. Totally fine. As he reaches out to grab it, like a brick, a crowbar, and a shovel all fall out of his cloak.
Uh-oh.
How did those get there? As he just nudges them slowly with his foot. But yeah, yeah, don't worry. So, anything I find inside the chapel, gotcha.
Good luck. He says, like, kind of like grimacing a little bit, watching you hold those papers. And he will quickly put the ominous-looking chest back. The floorboard is returned back down from being flipped, and moves the desk back. It was... Roll me a perception check.
Will do. Does it do? Why did my sheet minimize? There we go.
Assume you're like right there while he was looking through that chest.
I'm going to use my one free reroll.
You got it.
Okay, 13.
It looked like that was literally the only thing in that chest. Almost like it was made for them.
Hmm. In his head, I'm sure that won't come back to bite me in the ass later. Because I don't have an ass anymore.
But you'll have 3 pristine sheets of vellum. Absolutely, like, good quality to, like, write on normally or scribe spells on.
Okie dokie. Well, then, at that point, he'll head down to his basement dwelling and, again, start practicing working with the vellum since it's a new material, not what he usually uses when he's doing something like this.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
You would have acquired all the things that you were looking for. I had rolled them. I had rolled success rate off screen. All right.
Sweet.
Next up would be Blair.
Oh, beans.
Oh, bean.
Oh, beans.
On toast?
No. God, no.
Miku's favorite.
Oh, God.
Let's not open these can of beans now, y'all here.
All right. You had a couple things that you wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Teehee.
So, the first thing definitely you had mentioned was that you and the gang are going around practicing Smiles.
Yeah. Totally legit practicing our technique for the entry. Of course, we need a warm-up after all, right?
True. Your best bet would be to roll me a painter supplies check.
All right.
The result of this isn't going to like affect how good your art is that you do for the competition. I'm just curious how these graffiti pieces will be. Well, they won't negatively affect your final art.
No, I realize I'm not proficient in painter supplies, so I don't have that as a means to roll. Oops.
It would be. I would let you use. I would let you use intelligence or wisdom, your choice, as a straight roll if you don't have proficiency with them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do wisdom. So d20 plus 2. Can I use my free? You know what? I don't need to use my free reroll because I have luck. So
That's true. You have lucky.
I have lucky. So ha ha. 13. That's a little bit
You got two
better.
ones. It's funny. The graffiti is good, as always. It is at least to your tastes. You, Brixie, Rec Hall, and Spike. Depending on where you put them, the village will be appreciative and or agitated. At least agitated in their own way. that they're like, they kind of just look at you and you're like, oh, you're appreciative, of course. But you managed to start plastering them all around town. And even there's a time or 3 where some of the wandering boos get in on it with you. And you managed to make bigger pieces of art.
Oh my god, yes.
As y'all practice over like the day and like how many other days, like it's hard to go around this town without seeing at least one piece within eyesight.
Excellent.
There is even one fun bit where the large cello that the sombrero guy has that uses through some of the music that's being played, like you paint on the backside of it.
Yeah, to practice shape, we gave it a very nice touch, and I hope they appreciate it, because Blair, probably, not gonna lie, Rexall would probably been the one most interested in graffitiing the shell, because, look at him.
Yup.
He has the headphones. Of course he's into music.
Oh, absolutely.
But we're definitely doing Doug's place, like, all over. Like, it needs a paint job. Have you seen it? It's kind of a dump.
Doug, there's one of these like times where you're working on the vellum and various other pieces for painter supply with your painter supplies that you surface, and your like stand looks like it's like the colors of as if like a Whitesnake poster threw up. It is neon against like this dusky color scheme.
Is Blair or one of their gang still around?
Well,
You
first
know
I'll
what?
ask and see if Blair wants to be around.
There's a Blair shape close by.
There's a Blair shape close by.
Would it be the shadow?
I was gonna say, it may or may not be a shadow. I'm gonna roll deception real quick to see if I can fool you or not.
Okay.
That's a 13 deception. Wow, we're
That'll
just
be-
rolling 13s today.
That'll be an insight on Doug's part.
5, completely.
You think it's Blair?
Oh, hey Blair. Well, first of all, you spelled my name wrong over there, and second of all, as you can see, that does not have as strong a jawline as should be needed. So, if you're gonna touch it up later, just let me know. But I'd be appreciative.
The Blair silhouette just stares at you. And then flips the middle finger and then scurries away.
Okay, see you in a couple days.
And Blair never heard of Doug's request. Ever.
On the bright side, Doug, your stand is very eye-catching now. Considering the dusky colors that Dusklight Sundries is, your neon stuff is gonna grab your eyes for sure.
Perfect.
And I'll just say, occasionally you'll just see a shadow Blair kind of in the distance, but you can't tell if it's Blair or Shadow Blair. Or like from the window question mark or doorway of your stall, you'll just see like a silhouette of Blair. 50% chance it's her working on something. 50% chance it's her shadow just messing with you. Is it doing of its own free will? Who knows?
Doug will wave all the same.
It's like Mean Monkey. Yeah, just imagine like it's this scene with like maybe like Brixie or Ruckhall like right next to them. That's the moving puppet, but it's literally just it's this.
Blair maintaining plausible deniability.
It really is. It really is.
I'm always going to imagining the silhouette staring at Doug like that now. Like literally every scene, I can't get it out of my head.
I love the Elmo Mean Mugs so much.
Meanwhile, Doug, every time he sees it, just that face.
God.
Oh. So,
It's fine.
the other thing I know you wanted to do, Blair, besides working on the art piece itself, is I believe you and Addie had something that you were doing together.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Do you want to take it, Skelly?
Yeah, I know. I would take it before Addie went off to Samuel's house. That y'all had obviously like worked out this plan. While you didn't quite get notified of where Addie went, it's pretty easy across town. Like if anybody asked anybody that they saw Addie walking towards Samuel's house. So locating Addie is not a problem to you at all, Blair. Like it's a very small town, right? Especially with the booze everywhere, you can easily get word around about, hey, have you seen this person? So getting to Samuel's house will be very easy. By the time you get there, Samuel might be inside his house doing something, maybe some cleanup or something else. So currently in the workshop is just Addie and Delilah. And for Addie, Delilah is not messing with you at all, like not getting in your way. Like she is just chilling and just chewing the cud.
You would come up, and Addie would probably not notice you, and Addie's just talking to Delilah, just like it was a person, like she was a person, just like. So, farm life seems nice, and would like wait for a moo in response. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to live. And I can't understand the animal at all. This is just Addie being weird. Yeah, I've always wanted to live on a farm. I've always kind of had that ranch girl dream, you know, cottage core vibes. You know, very very that sort of romantic thing.
The like the cow just like blinks asymmetrically at you, but seems utterly delighted that like you're talking to her.
But Addie would not notice you, and you would come across that.
Okay. Blair is debating with her shadow if they go the scare route or if they're just polite. Favorable results. You know what? I'm gonna do a private roll myself. Hold up.
Oh yeah, love those.
You definitely, at the very least, tagged Samuel's house before.
Yeah.
Blair. It's close up to town. It's easy to find.
Yeah. Odds or evens, Leah?
I'm an odds bitch.
Blair has a mischievous smile upon her face. And, it's like, just thinking to herself, like, well, guess Addie is part of the town now. I'm sure a little prank won't be too much, right? And she will turn invisible. So I must roll deception because I am doing transparent specter.
Okay.
What is with the 13s?
You are rolling a lot of 13s today. Holy shit. That is a 1 in 400 chance to get the same roll on a d20 3 times in a row.
What is this? Okay,
It's
what
lucky
is
number 13.
what is your passive, Addie?
You're trying to deceive me?
I'm
Here?
trying to be invisible so you don't see me.
Oh, okay. So that's not a stealth check. Got it.
Yeah, theirs is like a pseudo invisibility. It works a little differently in close quarters. There's a
Oh
chance
wait, you're
that you
right.
can-
I need to make a stealth check, not deception. My bad. Thank you for
Yeah.
catching that. I was about to say if I
Oh,
rolled
29.
13, I swear to God, I swear
Yeah,
to
plus
God.
10 is a little bit better than plus 6. I have a pretty good passive perception. It's still only a 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't see the transparent. And actually, you know what? Blair's not going to be in her normal form. She's going to be in her boot form.
Oh my god, you actually made Fugies for that. That's great.
Yeah, I actually made this first before I made the humanoid Blair, so I wonder why. Her shadow will still be up, and her shadow will be silhouetted, but she's gonna float above the cow. And just kind of
Okay.
gently pat the cow so the cow kind of knows like there's someone there. Because I'm pretty sure this delightful moon is used to ghosts.
She is. She is quite used to booze and things that might be seen or unseen.
And you will feel a tap on your shoulder.
Give me a second, Samuel. I'm just working with this leather here.
Another tap.
After a moment she would turn.
As you turn, the shadow disappears, so you don't see it.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
She would very instinctively do a just a before reaching towards her belt and pulling out what looks like a little plastic box, and she clicks a button on it, and there's a sound as she pulls out her taser.
God. And then
Does she actually have a taser? This is an important question.
Yeah, she actually has a taser.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
writing this down for later. Okay.
This is important. I was gonna say this is important to know. This is important to know. Blair will slowly become untransparent on top of the cow as a boo and just be like, "Looks like you just saw a ghost or something, dearie."
You know, it is a miracle that I am attracted to you, because I've had to deal with ghosts before, and they scare the shit out of me.
What? Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Hey, Blair, how are you? What's up?
Maybe it'll happen.
Wait, can we like backtrack
No,
for just a second?
nope.
Are you sure we can't backtrack to? You know what? You needed me for something, and I don't think it was that, was it? Unless it was.
I mean, it can always be that. But no, I had actually, I had mentioned I do costuming, cosplay, and the like. If you want us to have kind of, I had an idea of us having like, you know, to make us look a little bit more legit, like matching outfits. But I wanted to talk to you since you know you're going to be leading the troop. I figured you should have the most say on the design.
Right, of course. Sorry, I'm still trying to process what just happened in the last 50 to 60 seconds, because I was expecting a scream, but not an electrical box thing or you saying things that I didn't think were going to be said. Antigress,
Listen, I say shit when I'm nervous, okay?
I know. Well. Alright, Sorry, let me get into.
Do you want to just like run this back? Like I'll go back to work and you can just like come in and say how we can restart the interaction.
I don't think you know what. If that makes you feel better, I can do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and pretend I did not say what I said to you a couple minutes ago.
Blair looks down at the moo. What is the moo thinking?
The moo kind of like looks at y'all like it's slightly frowning and it looks like it's shrugged. Like it's like.
Blair's
gonna comment on what is going on. It's understanding, but it understands the vibes might be off a little bit.
Yeah, Blair's gonna float back to the door, and she's gonna float back and be like, I'm here. You said you wanted to talk to me about something totally normal.
Oh, hey Blair. Good to see ya. I've been working on getting some leather tanned and ready for making outfits for everyone.
Awesome.
It's nice to see you for the first time today.
Yes, totally the first time. I'm surprised you didn't even make a comment about me being orbit shaped, but you know what? We'll let that slide. And she'll float on over front of Addie and just kind of lean back on the cow.
So, what are you thinking for the outfits? Not in general. I mean, I guess in general. If you just want to chat, that's fine too.
I mean, I do wish you'd come back to town and see some of the artwork we've been doing, our practice and whatnot. Especially Doug's place. I think I really outdid it with that jawline, but... Anyways, in terms of outfits, you don't need to make anything for Rat Call, Spike, or Brixie, as, the gang already has their iconic outfits, and to change it would be, a little weird.
Oh yeah, I figured we would use their outfits as like a baseline to work off of.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine Spike without a spike? It would be kind of a crime.
Yeah, that I would feel like I would be betraying his like his brand.
But if you want to use them for inspiration,
Yeah,
see.
how many spikes do you want?
Oh, for little old me? I could always wear one around my neck and probably around my wrists.
I can do that. You thinking like a collar or...
I'll try to leave that to you to decide.
She flushes briefly.
As for the others, I think Pankiki is the most closest to the aesthetic of the gang, you see?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And with their work with the canvas and whatnot, which reminds me, I need to drag them along with that. I think they're fine. It's the other two and you that I'm worried about. Let's see. Darren's a sweet boy, don't get me wrong. His fashion, adorable. I think, though, for him, let's see. That tunic needs to be a little bit darker. Maybe instead of sunrise, we do a sunset on him? Kind of.
Addie has like the Notepad app out on her BlackBerry, and you just hear the
What is that?
the tapping sound. It's my BlackBerry. It's like 10 years old.
You have a berry that's 10 years old? Isn't that a little stale? Isn't it like a little mushy or something?
Oh, no, it's like okay, it's a magic device that lets me take pictures and write things down without a pen and paper.
Blair's gonna float behind you, take a look-see.
Yeah, you see a BlackBerry.
Dang. It looks kind of old, though.
It's like 10 years old. I have never gotten a new one, but it's also never broken on me. This was right before they outsourced to foreign countries and like started using unsafe labor for their design. So like this is probably one of the last really functional. Sorry, I have like a whole hyperfixation about them. Don't worry about it.
Noted. You and you plumbers and your crazy terms. And she'll give you a pat on the head.
Yeah. Plumber.
But Darren, let's see. Maybe give him... You know what? I think he can wear the tunic, but let's give him a leather jacket of sorts. I think that'd
Leather
look cute on
jacket.
him.
You got it.
I think his hat's pretty good as is, but he thinks... Oh, you know what? Maybe we can give him a bandana as well. Really keep that stoic look on his face, you know?
Yeah, I can get a bandana going.
And we can incorporate Twilight Town's colors to that bandana as well. Keep the whole vibe
Absolutely.
going. And then there's... you? I think... And she'll kind of float around Addie to inspect.
She flushes again.
If you can make the ears like a will-o-wisp kind of look, make it all ghostly, I think that would fit pretty well. Add some spikes here and there. She'll like hold up the arm and hold up the hand. Maybe on the hat too.
She's just frozen. Like the moment you start physically, she just freezes. Like not moving.
Yeah, I think that would work. I mean, you're pretty easy. I don't know if you can dye
I'm
or
very
whatever.
easy. Why did I say that?
I mean, yeah, you're very easygoing, very easy to talk to and chill for the most part.
Definitely.
Let's see. And then... Doug, I almost forgot about him. He's... I don't want to say he's a lost cause, but... he might be a lost cause.
I have an idea for my outfit. And Skelly, I'm actually I just thought of something. I'm going to PM you about it.
Yeah, go for it.
But so I might have a plan for what I got going. But for Doug, I mean, his outfit is kind of vaguely similar. Do you want me to just like make him a leather, like a new leather jacket with more spikes? Claire?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got text from someone.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good.
I think that would work though.
Alrighty, yeah, I will get to work right on that. How long do I have to finish this by?
Probably a couple of days or so.
Oh, easy. Okay.
I think me and the boys might take our time with this art piece, especially since we're bringing Punkiki into the mix. And like you see, as Blair's talking, she has like a ghost phone with her, and she's typing away her plans.
Oh, you do have phones here. Okay.
Don't have a BlackBerry, but anyways.
BlackBerry's just a kind of phone. I was just trying to be mystical about it.
Oh. Is it a plumber phone?
Sure. Yep.
You say that, and I know a plumber, and they actually do have a BlackBerry, which is really fucking funny.
That is very funny.
I can't believe all plumbers have Blackberries. That's
Addie
it's
would think of it, go,
canonical.
yep, and then think about it and go, shit, my plumber does also have a BlackBerry.
I can't believe Mario and Luigi have Blackberries. Man.
Confirmed.
Confirmed right here, folks. But Blair will kind of float along and put her phone away in her pockets, question mark? And just kind of look at you like, well, seems like you got your work cut out. But do remember to take breaks every now and then. I know how you plumbers can be.
How many plumbers have you met, out of curiosity?
Technically, you're the first one I've met in person. The other plumbers are, what's their names? Luigi and... Red Luigi? No. Oh, Luigi and Mario. Mario? Was it?
Red Luigi's pretty good.
Why do those names sound familiar? I feel like there's a movie I saw once.
I mean, they're pretty well known around here. They're heroes and whatnot, so I wouldn't
It
be
was like
surprised.
set in New York City. It was really weird.
What's in New York City?
A city in New York.
What's in New York? You know what? I don't have really much time to go down this silly hole, but and she'll give Addie another pat on the head. I'll let you get back to work, alright?
Okay, you got it.
Take care now. Don't let the ghost scare you.
Glad you didn't say let them bite. Catch you later, Blair.
Wait, why would we bite? And she just floats away confused, like, huh? Plumbers are so weird.
Addie, as you're walking away, fuck that up, Addie. Fuck that up. That was such a bad dinner.
It could have been worse. You could have called Blair an F word. It could have been so much worse.
I can't believe
A
that's
big effort.
furthering. Holy shit.
The way my jaw dropped when he said F word, and I had to go, nope. Well, I was like, nope.
No, not that. It's it's a callback.
I know. I got there.
Good F words, yeah.
Good F words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweats.
Could have been worse. You could have said good F words.
Was there anything else that you would like to do, Blair?
Well, there were a couple of people I would have chit-chatted with. And then, you know how Blair said she would take her time with her art piece?
Mhm.
Yeah, Punkiki, you are in the whole day where we completed it in a whole day. You're with us a whole day. No break.
That
Train montage.
does make sense, yeah.
Yeah, it you know, like how the Rocky movies have those montages? Yeah, Blair says like, yeah, we're gonna take our time. Hard cut to like Punkiki, Spike, Brixie, and Rec Hall, and Blair just all working on art and like destroying stuff to make canvases, and like maybe a moment or two where they prank Doug. Who knows? But that's what it hard cuts to.
All
And
right.
you're basically a member of the gang now. Congratulations, Punkiki. You're an honorary boo.
I don't have to die to be a boo now.
No honorary boo. You will still die if you do ghost weed. You will still die.
Yeah, that shit'll fucking kill you.
I think there are like a couple different like shots during the montage where like Kiki is very clearly asking about the ghost weed and everybody's like, no, you can't do the ghost weed.
Wait, I just imagine the cut during the montage is like a ghost weed break and Kiki tries to reach for the ghost weed and just gets their hands smacked away from it. Like, you
Incredible.
will die. You will die.
She like reaches for it again. She's like kind of like trying to find a way to sneak it. I don't think she ever gets it.
Realistic hand smacks you away from it.
Did you have any so question? We were planning on, you know, decorating the portrait, and I guess the question is, what are we using for canvas?
The canvas, I think the mayor provided a canvas, and then, so, I did draw a picture. It's almost done.
Okay.
Because I'm a little normal.
Mm-hmm.
But the circular part of the picture is the frame that you would make. It would be the 3D element.
Gotcha. I think worth mentioning, before we, and I feel like the timeline on this makes sense to me because I feel like we would probably be talking about like the composition and everything and like working on the portrait and stuff beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
When we're looking at the canvas and talking about the canvas, Kiki will pull out a piece of vellum given to her by Doug and look at Blair and go, yeah, so Doug gave this to me and said that we should probably use this for the canvas, and it does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might have like whispered to me at some point or something, and that seems sick as hell.
Oh, that'll be perfect for the bell part of the canvas.
Oh, gods.
Yeah, I don't really know how it works. It kind of seems more like, I know it's like spooky stuff up your alley, but...
Well, I suppose Doug did help in a way. We'll use this for the centerpiece of this piece.
Hell yeah!
Surely nothing can go wrong with this, right?
Yeah, nothing. Why would anything go wrong? That's crazy. Nothing ever goes wrong. He turns and stares at the camera. Deadpan.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Addie just feels a cold sweat run down her back and like looks around. Why did I? What?
Somewhere Doug's back as like shopping, just nodding to himself. That was a good idea. Yeah, very good idea.
Darren looks the same as always.
We love you, Darren.
I think we just perfectly encapsulated the entire group in that one bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, we'll use that for the bell part of the art piece by Skelly.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll absolutely be able to lock in on that.
It'll be like the last thing that's completed too.
Sounds good to me. All right, in that case, we'll rotate around. If you think of anything else when we get back to you, we will absolutely accomplish it.
Just one thing I want to say. I just don't imagine, like, they smack Punkiki's hand away from the ghost weed. So you just see Punkiki go outside the door, call over Darren, and he just casts calm emotion on her.
I just really wanted to do this. It just seems so cool. They told me I'm a part of the group, but like I'm not part of the group. I can't. Whoa! I think I'm getting like secondhand ghost weed right now, man. Do you feel that? Whoa!
I once again refer to the doodle I did.
I would kill for the calm emotion spell IRL. That shit sounds so nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Dustlight Sundries is currently out of stinky herbs, so
Once again, this is just Punky Key.
Oh, hey, God.
zoom in, to zoom in.
Round 2, baby!
She'd fucking hit that shit and then come off of it like, "Hello, everybody. How's it going?"
Hello, everybody. It's Markiplier here.
My God. All right. Speaking of Punkiki, it's your turn. I know you
Yeah.
said you wanted to work on art, but was there anything else that you wanted to accomplish?
Working on art is gonna be the big thing. I think she's just kind of like shooting the shit with Blair and the crew, and like honestly, yeah, trying to become a part of it. I think during everybody working on it, she's gonna be like, Blair, you ever you're pretty good in action. You know, you got some moves. You're pretty slick.
I mean, shucks, you know how to make a boo blush, but yeah, I would say I'm pretty confident in my movement.
You ever think about getting in the ring?
You're funny, you know that?
Okay, well, maybe not getting in the ring, but like maybe like helping out like around it, you know? Like, okay, listen, I don't really have a lot of shooters. People don't really like me at the Glaze Pit. Well, like, yeah, no, people don't really like me because I beat them up. And I think a lot of people are kind of scared of me.
Sounds like you just need a new look, that's all.
I don't want a new look, though. I look cool as shit.
Not change your aesthetic, don't get me wrong. But you gotta change your look while keeping the vibes. You gotta show others that you've changed in a direction for better or even for worse, let's be honest. Nobody wants the same thing twice, right?
I mean, I guess that's fair. The thing that I'm worried about is, like, sometimes these dudes call it, like, I fought a dude whose name was, like, the big guy, and he just had, it was just, like, a slightly bigger Shy Guy who sent, like, 20 smaller Shy Guys at me, and, like, I got his ass, but it was just, like, really exhausting. Like, if I had someone who could have just, like, grabbed his ankles or something real quick, like, you know, and, like, you know, you have, like, your shadow that can kind of, like, grab people really easy. It's like, you know, you can grab people and restrain them. I can punch them in the stomach really hard.
As tempting as it is, I'd rather not join something that's entertaining to folks like that, if you catch my drift. I've done my time. I'm ready for something different, you know?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'll, just think about it. Just let it stew, you know?
Blair kind of just shrugs and floats around Punkiki, like, I don't know. I don't think I want to be hunted down by people if I were to join the entertainment scene like that. Did
Oh!
my time.
You wouldn't get hunted down. You would be doing the hunt. Like, I had to do the hunting down with Boohausen, you know, so I, like, you kind of sometimes. Hey, it's fine. You know what? You're right. You're right. I just think you would be able to do anything you set your mind to, and you would be especially great at wrestling. And she kind of does the, like, the puppy dog I see you.
You know that don't work on me, right?
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Spike used to do it all the time, and it never worked.
She turns and looks at Spike with, like, an immaculate expression of confusion, like, you sure you don't mean like Brixie?
No,
Like Spike? It was Spike
No.
that did the puppy dog?
Spike and Rick all try to. He's the one with the glasses, so you know.
her brow like furrows even more. And she just kind of looks at you and she's like, "Okay, you know what? I guess, yeah."
Yeah, you should have seen Spike. His puppy eyes probably put yours to shame, to be honest.
Okay, well now you're just being rude. I think mine are pretty good.
I don't know. What do you think, Spike?
She like does it directly at him. There's like the sun is hitting her eye perfectly. There's like a little glint. It looks like she's gonna cry. Nothing, Spike.
The Skelly no sell.
He just stands like, I don't see it.
Well, no shit. You don't. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
There. I'm sure Spike can give you some great pointers about how to do a puppy eye.
She just kind of like stares at the ground. She's like, yeah, whatever. She like kicks a rock. Let's get back to the graffiti.
I tell you what, if it makes you feel better, maybe after we're done with the graffiti, I can show you one of the acts I did when I worked with Jezebel. How about that? A private show.
She like immediately perks up and she looks at you and she's like, you really mean it?
I suppose it's at least can explain to you why I don't do the entertainment scene like that no more.
Yippee! And she like immediately like grabs a bottle and like smashes it on the ground for the portrait to like double down on working on it.
But Blair leans in real quick and is like, but if you tell anybody you saw any of that, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of like turns and looks at you. She goes, what if I want you to hurt me?
I mean, I can go the stabbing route if you want.
Okay, never mind. Breaks another bottle, goes back to the portrait. You know what? That's fair.
Dang, if I had a nickel for every time Blair got kind of hit on in this session, I'd have 2 nickels?
Yeah, the punky
You'd have
hitting
2
on
nickels.
Blair in the last couple sessions has definitely picked up.
Kiki has some game. She's a performer.
Look at this
Okay.
small creature and its
Okay,
ribs.
having game and using your game are different things.
I can't.
Let's be honest, Blair getting hit on at least twice a session is kind of the norm right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It also, I'm fully not gonna lie, it 100% is a little bit of a competition for her, because I don't think she gave a shit at first, and then she saw, like, what was going on with Addie and Blair, and then was like, I could do that better.
Oh my gosh, I live for this. This is my telenovela, y'all. You have no
Chat.
idea.
Chat, why are the booze hot?
Why are the booze hot?
You know what? Yeah, you'll see how Addie reacts when she catches it eventually, because Addie hasn't been there for it yet.
I also tweets, I love you invoking the telenovela, because I'm like imagining like Kiki and Blair just like putting on the private show, and then like the camera pans over to the closet that Addie is in for some reason.
Oh, I was gonna say Blair's probably performed for like the lads. Question mark, but
Lads.
Up to you.
yeah, I mean, they know where she came from in her whole journey, so yeah, I'd say they did.
The fellows are mostly from around here. They've not really adventured out.
Yeah, Blair was the adventurous soul, and then she ran into someone, and then ran into these guys, made a gang.
Capital S someone. Also worth mentioning, I completely forgot to say, I think when Kiki takes off her glasses, you notice she has like the most blue eyes. Like it's like that meme of like the dude with his cross. Yes, with the cross arm. It's like, what the fuck you looking at
I
me with
love
those
that
big
image
blue eyes
so
for?
much.
God! God.
We need
Exactly
a punky
that.
redraw. We need a punky redraw of that.
God, I am so on it when it's not my turn.
Here, I got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's the funky. Just imagine spunky key.
God.
Yes, exactly that.
It's punkiki for real, for real.
Oh,
Incredible.
it's funny enough, like on like God, like one of the immediate search results after is like that version of it, but it's like with glowing red eyes.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think aside from that, Kiki, you know, is helping them work on the portrait, and whenever we finish, I think she's gonna go looking for pyro, Skelly. She's gonna see if she could just find like pyrotechnics anywhere. And
Okay.
what form this is, it does not have to be official. Like, it could be something as stupid as like she finds a fire flower so that she can like shoot fire up. Like, she's not from like the official safety school. She is from the like we get this shit done camp.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I will note that down. We will see your results once it becomes your turn again.
Fantastic.
But last and certainly not least, Darren. I know that you had, at the very least, you were going to talk to a person or two around town. Specifically, you were going to reach out to the toad that appears to be working on the pipe. I'm not sure if there was anything else that you had in mind as well. We can also accomplish that.
Yes, he was gonna regularly check in with the toad, but also he's basically gonna, I don't want to say herd the boos, but kind of make sure they're not getting too crazy around town.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say by like late afternoon, like obviously your internal clock, late afternoon. It's hard to tell by the sun. The boos have certainly calmed down. I know there's a lot on the map, but I would say there probably only is half as many. And they're mostly just lingering, mostly because they're not sure really what to do about the situation now. They've stopped haranguing people and like looking under everything. If anything, you might think they're kind of like lookouting, keeping an eye out in case like the bell gets dragged through town kind of deal. But they have, it's easy to like wrangle them and to get them to like stop bothering people at this juncture. And they mostly are just meandering currently.
Darren will actually probably do one of the few things he does actually like doing in off time with most of the boos, and pull out a set of cards.
Oh, you're gonna play some cards against them? Okay, all right. Are you proficient with a set of cards?
He is.
Yes. All right. In that case, obviously we'll get to talking to the toad, but this afternoon, in that case, I would like you to roll me a proficiency check with it. You can use wisdom or intelligence.
I already set this one up. 15.
All right. With your roll, out of curiosity, are you putting anything on the line, or are you just doing it for fun?
Let's see. You know what? He'll put a boo sheet on the line.
With a boo sheet? Okay. You managed to win out. Since you put an item on the line, you will get an item in return. Let me see. And this is probably over the course of like the day and everything of you playing back and forth, and you finally got like an upper hand on a hand and won out pretty big on trading back and forth. So you would have won. Actually, roll me a D100. Just I just want to see what the result is.
7.
7? The boos didn't have anything in particular of extreme value. And there were a few loose coins being used back and forth. But one of them did manage to have and put on the line to try and up your bet. It did in fact have a star bit on them that they put on the table. And you managed to win that.
Neat.
And I'll make you a handout for it.
But yeah, it was less the win something off them, and more so to keep them occupied / keep them happy while they're in town.
Yeah, absolutely. You had a cadre of like 5 or so of them in like a little fun table. Most of the time you weren't really betting anything, but that particular round near the end, you're like, let's try like actually throwing something out on the table. And you got you a star bit. And I will give it to you for viewing.
Now, I gotta ask, since Darren plays cards, is Darren just like the master at bluffing? Like just the poker face of poker faces?
If you ever look at him, good hand, bad hand, the expression doesn't change.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Riker levels of poker face, got it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, you managed to win you a star bit over the evening. The Toad engineer that's trying to work on the pipe. Now, they have a combination of usual, like, plumber's tools, but also some magical instruments. Including, like, a little, like, handheld device. It also has, like, little plungers that they hook up to the side of the pipe and everything, almost like they're measuring something. The Toad tells you that there's somebody on the other ends. They're trying to triangulate where the problem is currently. And he has like a long range radio, like kind of like hooked up near him that he's been like radioing stuff to like CB style, trying to figure out exactly where the problem lies. And they're starting to get the hang of it. It is somewhere closer on Twilight Town's side that the issue lies, but they're still having a little bit of difficulty. They're thinking maybe something to do with like some of the like glitchy terrain changes and stuff may have disrupted a pipe at some juncture. They just have to figure out where and fix it.
You know, it's a passing thought, but if he spends enough time there, can he just give the Toad guidance every once in a while?
Yeah, I have no problem with that. It will definitely help speed up checks, I believe. I will have to do some rolls off on the side to figure out like what all this will help with in their like analysis and like figuring out information. I will most likely roll that during our break that's pending shortly.
But yeah, for Darren. Other than that, the only other thing Darren would do was pull out one of the recipe cards he got and try to make a batch of cookies for everybody.
Oh, cookies? All right. Do you have the ingredients for them? Out of curiosity, let me check the recipe. Let's see. Cookie, you said, right?
Let's see. Would be candy mix and any of the 3 leaves.
The leaves might be a little easy to get. The candy mix will be, however, difficult. You don't think Dusklight carries foodstuffs too often, but I will roll to see if Eve may have it in her stock real quick. Because while you're in town, people would be happy to supply something, and Koopa leaves are common enough that they would be like somebody around town would like help with hospitality and provide it. But let me see if Eve actually has any. Damn, all right. Yeah, Eve actually does have a batch of candy mix they'd be willing to part with.
Sweet.
It would be enough so you'd be able to make 1 cookie. Like, obviously more than that, but like the magical item that you can keep a hold of.
There'll be a bunch of non-magical ones that he'll just hand out.
They have a it's kind of like that like tart like twang that like coconut meringue kind of has to it. Like I'm not sure how to describe this proper because I've had these cookies. It's almost like lemon coconut cookie kind of.
Ooh. But yes, basically above everyone in the party will get one of the, shall we say, experimental ones that don't have an effect. from Darren, while he also passes on the message about what they learned about Creepy Steeple.
Ah, excellent. Okay. I will get the cookie out for you as well. All right. Relaying the information around is very easy. Takes very little time, especially as well as getting the cookies around. The nice part about Twilight Town is it's a very little dense, packed town, besides people's homes being off the main thoroughfare and Dusklight Sundries being like 5 minutes up the road. Reaching everyone is very quick. Like, getting to everybody, talking to everybody, probably like an hour at most. But with that, we will take our break for this evening. And on the other side of the break, we will do another round through the initiative order. And some progress on some stuff has been made.
Oh yeah, I can switch out of Boo Blair. Hold up. There we go.
Oh, Blair no longer has the golden ratio.
No, sorry. But that Moo did. I saw what you all did.
The golden ratio moo made me lose my mind. Tweets. You were like, this moo is perfect. And I was like, wait a minute. It is literally perfect.
Oh my god. Tweets, I swear to God. Oh no.
It's so funny. It's so tweets. It's so funny.
Golden ratio makes my autism go burr so hard. I cannot even begin to talk about how much I love the Fibonacci sequence.
It's so good.
Cards got me through many a game of Elatro.
That's a good question, Grav. Skelly, do you have like a channel or something in your server that Grav can post fan art maybe? Because it sounds like little doodles being made.
Grav, I'm not sure if you have the role or not, but I know the tabletop guest role has like hides like half the Discord because I have several campaign channels, and there's a Paper Mario D&D section.
Oh yeah, I should be posting these doodles in there. Hold up.
Oh yeah, if you have the tabletop guest role, there's a Paper Mario D&D section. Guests can only post in certain channels. You can just throw it in Paper General. I'm sure people will absolutely love it.
God, I am slacking. I'm so sorry, y'all. I need to fix that. I gotta get the golden ratio move.
Golden ratio move is so fun. It's insane. It's insane that you did that tweet. And it's like it's so close to being literally actually just a golden ratio perfectly.
I may or may not have did that in one take. For once.
Correct.
It won't happen again.
Absolute power.
I guess I will upload the Blair doodles there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Darren. Darren was the only one that came back to me with the swimsuit thing, so...
Was I supposed to tell you what
Yeah, you did.
I
didn't see any question.
No. But Robot shared with class. And Darren... Darren is a special lad. We love Darren in this house, just like we love... Oh my god, Pokey, did you change your icon?
I did immediately change my icon because it's really funny. Because now it's just always staring at you.
I hired this monkey to stare at you.
It was too good, tweets. It was too good. I was like, this has to be the icon for the server.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God, okay, I won't dump all the doodles, but there's some doodles. I am
Dump
so
all the doodles!
Oh, I forgot one
so-
Blair. Hold up. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I actually realized I have no water.
Go get water.
Go hydrate.
I don't want to dehydrate, so I'll be right back.
But yeah, I did not plan for any of like the extra stuff that was happening in my bit, so I am glad that I've enabled full chaos.
They're rolling some stuff off to the side for certain things.
Yeah, the second I heard that they were putting together a canvas, I was like, wait a second, I have 3 sheets, I can just afford one.
I'm genuinely terrified. You sent me that message, and I was like, oh no.
It was, oh no,
no.
because it was new, something you couldn't disagree, you couldn't like turn away.
Yes, no, immediately. I was like, this has to happen, but surely this will only lead to chaos.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of my favorite parts of these sessions is just being able to message Punky, like, in between things, just be like, hey, you want to do this thing? And just watching Clary's reaction. Hey, Punky.
It's usually extremely emphatic yes too is the thing, because like I listen, I love fucking yes ending.
Yeah, I mean, that's what these Paper Mario campaigns are usually all about. It's rare when I say no to something. Like, literally, we did the part, like, the first session was like, wait, Doug lives under the building now?
I guess so.
I guess.
I mean,
all
I've
right.
adopted it now. Like, I was half waiting, depending on what the role was for the candy mix, to be like, Doug just pops up through a floorboard, hands it to Eve. It's for Darren, okay.
Where did you find it? Over there.
Don't ask. Fell off the back of a truck.
What's a truck?
I was to say, a truck having never come through that fucking town.
At that point, it's just like, Doug doesn't even know what a truck is, he heard someone say it once. I also love the bit of now Doug can't even tell the Shadow and Blair apart.
It's really funny. It's really funny that Doug just doesn't. He just doesn't.
Like, I thought about having a Grunkle Stan, Little Gideon relationship with Blair, but then I was like, no, it's so much better if he's just, like, ambivalent. Like, he respects their hustle, has zero animosity, picks up on no animosity in return.
I'm gonna go hit the restroom. I'll be right back. Bye-bye.
Go right ahead.
Okay, goodbye.
And he never returned.
Don't put that evil on him. I might need him for a vacation soon.
I'm not. I won't. How are you doing, chat? Is everybody having a good night?
I hope everyone's staying hydrated in this goddamn heat wave.
Oh, that's gonna be me in 2 days. I've had to stock up on so much, like, just being out in the sun, like, equipment for this new job coming up. Including and not being limited to also buying reflective clothing.
Insane.
Well, that one's not so much for the heat. That one's so I don't get hit by a car.
I was like, if you're buying reflective clothing for the heat, that's insane.
At that point, now I'm curious. No, I'd probably end up becoming a different kind of, like, safety hazard, so no.
Planes are, like, crashing because you're too fucking bright.
Yeah, no. Especially since the job is going to be parking lot, like, intensive, so blinding people just keep crashing in the parking lot. Yeah, I don't see any problem here.
Ah, I see. We're causing chaos and mischief. Love it.
Yeah.
Do it. Anyways, I lied. I did not come back with water.
What the hell?
there.
What? That was what she
I-
said. What?
What the hell?
Came back with coffee,
I came
didn't you?
back with water and Dr. Pepper and dinner.
Oh, okay. fuck.
I mean, all of it is valid and reasonable.
So I am here. I'm just muting myself so I can chew real quick.
Also, I just want to say, Nightmare Emperor, I do love that every time you talk about doing an art fight attack, you turn it into some sort of pun. It is very good. Artillery barrage is really good.
Yeah, I love the puns. I appreciate Nightmare Emperor. That is exactly what I'm going to be doing to Skelly later because they're not safe. Again.
I mean, is anyone safe to eat?
You're right, nobody is safe. Teehee. Also, my food did not warm up all the way through, so I'll be right back.
Oh,
Oh,
the
pain.
curse.
I guess it's the Hot Pocket curse. It's either still frozen or burning your roof of your mouth.
Also know what, Nightmare Emperor, you're doing God's work. You're doing God's work. For the love of the game.
That's good. Hey, that slaps. That
Anyone
slaps.
who does fan art, true heroes. No cap.
Genuinely true.
Oh, also burnout. Union-mandated emotional support did in fact kill me.
Glad. Yeah, no, didn't you, over the span of 4 hours, you went through how many pieces today, Trinket? I want to say it was 4 that I caught.
Genuinely insane. Genuinely
gods.
insane work rate. Yeah. I was writing and just hanging out, and I would look over and be like, "Oh, that's something new. What the hell?"
And where can we find these amazing pieces of art posted by Trinket?
Probably on their Blue Sky over at the Trinket Witch on Blue Sky.
Well, that's really cool. Should go check that out.
Call me Saint 14 with how I headbutt people's really good. I see you. I see you over there. Well, I guess technically, if we were in the bubble, I wouldn't see you because that's part of what it. But never. That's beside the point.
Yeah, I've learned that if I ever make mention of a meme to Trinket, I should be prepared for possibly, like, immediately seeing some kind of return on it. I was like, no, be productive for other people, Trinkets.
Trinket, I just adore you. I hope you know that. And I believe in you. Slay the backlog. Do all the things. And
Except fly.
do one
Don't fly.
crime as a treat.
Do a crime. Do a crime. That's actually true. Break more
Do
rules.
a crime as a treat, you know? I won't judge you if you jaywalk across the street, you know?
Your crime shouldn't be stealing from a grocery store because that is always morally correct. Wink. I wink at the camera. Wink.
Yeah, so it's not a crime. Exactly. Should do something else that's a crime.
Well, I can't say that it's not a crime because
It's not a crime in
unfortunately,
my book.
sure, but I.
I mean, if you don't touch safety deposit box, robbing a bank isn't a crime either.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to use the red room.
catch me robbing a bank and being like, well, actually, I don't believe money should be a thing, so this isn't a crime.
Actually, my friend said it's not a crime, so, you know, because I was told it wasn't a crime, I don't think it should be a crime.
I mean, all this money's technically insured, so it's not actually going missing at all. It's all just a bunch of, like, numbers in a computer, so I'm fine. The stuff in the safety deposit box, that's people's livelihood, so it's not getting touched. That's real things.
Your Honor, the vibes aren't gelling with me on this. I don't think it was a crime.
Yeah.
Vaughn,
Your
I'm not
Honor?
sure if you were going for, like... I couldn't tell if you were going for, like, a Morgan or a Daedalus there.
A little column A, a little column B. That's both what their advice would be, because Daedalus
You
would
know,
know about safety deposit boxes.
Actually, I have a better reason. Your Honor, may I present?
Ooh,
Oh, that was crisp.
Baby!
Chris.
clean.
Darn, tweets opening up DP and not sharing.
Sorry, you know, I would if I could.
What flavor DP do we have on the menu today? Is it regular?
It's good old classic.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Never.
I love a
Oh,
classic
okay.
DP.
It's
Also,
also my
Yeah.
best friend.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I meant by
Everybody
that?
just like
I'm
slow
pretty-
turned.
What do you mean slow turn? That's not even a reaction at this point.
It's the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie gif with Rowley just like waving and then like
Maybe and they going, huh?
What?
That's one of Spar's favorite gifts ever. Like, if you throw that Spar's way, like if you hit Spar with something, it will usually reply with that.
Wait, any of you see what we do in the shadows?
Oh
Yes,
my
yes.
god, yes.
Just the one guy's talking. He's like, you know what we're going to do? He just yells out, necrophilia. No, we're doing this. He continues on for 5 seconds and then just stops. Wait, what the? Did you just say?
I love the movie. I love the TV show. What we do in the shadows is amazing.
There's actually a Tumblr out there that replaces the subtitles for the Castlevania series with just lines from what we did in the shadows. And it's hilarious
Oh
every
yeah,
time.
I've seen that.
It's
It's
really good, yeah.
really peak. Nadja from What We Do in the Shadows TV show is like actually my hero. Like actually genuinely no cap one of my like icons in media.
All right. Are y'all ready to get back into it?
Y'all ready for this?
Yeehaw.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeehaw.
Well, all right. We shall restart the turn order here, and we shall get into it. Starting at the top, of course, would be Eddie. Eddie.
I'm
Oh, good.
yeah. Go ahead.
As we're going through here, and obviously, if you want to do something before this, this would be a day or 3 ahead. Like this is the like post production of like you guys' like handiwork and stuff as you ready for it. So if there's anything you'd like to do, like on the interim describing this up, you're more than welcome to. That goes for
Got it.
anybody. But over the course of the next couple days, you do get your like the planned outfits and things done with Blair. The supplies they have, is obviously very limited, but leathers and stuff is something that Samuel does have stocked, especially like bolts of leather allowed. You help Samuel, obviously, with tanning and readying like pelts for preservation and use. Mostly they're small animal hides and things like that. It's not like you're tanning like anything sentient, essentially, right? Or
Got
rather
some Koopa
sapient.
leather
Anything
over
sapient.
here.
Yeah. There's no like Koopa leather or anything like that. It's actual like cow leather, and like it actually looks like cow leather, not like what the moo is. So like you're wondering if in your case there might be a goof troop situation going on.
Yeah, got it. Goofy walking. Pluto, got it.
Pluto, yeah. This also does curiously they had fish for Eve had fish one of the nights, and obviously it wasn't cheap, for example. But you managed to make these outfits pretty handily. They're actually rather nice. And of course, in trade, you will receive your shield. It is like a, hang on, what are these called again? Give me a second. It's a specific shape. Hang on one second. It is a
Maybe
I
know
think
what
that would
it
actually
looks
be
like.
better. I think actually, yeah, it would be better. Like, because I was going for something and then I saw another common type of shield. It's the style like a Celtic shield.
Oh, got it, like a round shield.
Yeah, round shield, but it has like two sides like cut out of it, that like rounded sides cut out of it. So it's
Got it. Yeah.
It is made of cedar wood, treated lacquered cedar wood. It has kind of what looks like almost like horseshoe banding that's around the edges of it, both holding it together, as well as 4 straps of it going across, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. He did his best. He's not the most affluent in like binding shields properly, but like after like shaking it around a little bit and like maybe colliding it against something a couple times, it'll take hits for darn certain.
Honestly, I can't thank you enough. I don't know what sort of trouble I'm gonna get into hanging out with these people, but I definitely know I'm gonna get into some.
Oh, well, it was the least I could do. I got a lot work done thanks to you. That other stuff that needed doing. So I managed to catch up on some of my own chores. So it was the least I could do. We do our best to treat people right around here. Speaking
No,
of...
I really appreciate the sort of like communal assistance thing that y'all got going. It's really great.
Yeah, absolutely. I obviously... I can't promise for other areas. You know, obviously, coin is the usual trade and tender, but you know we're kind of backwoods folk. We do our best to help our own.
Well, it's more than appreciated.
Speaking of people wanting to help, and he will produce like a very like large glass bottle. While you were working, one of the times I managed to. Delilah had her time for milking, and so the least I could do is give you some of her fresh milk.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much.
And it's a pretty like fresh glass, like a cold like glass bottle of it. The bottle doesn't seem to show any signs of getting warmer.
Oh wow,
but
this is really cold. Is it magic? She kind of like froze her brow.
a little. There's some freezy magic at play with that bottle. It'll chill anything that gets poured into it.
Well, that's really useful. Thank you. I just feel like I keep saying thank you a lot, but you've just been so helpful.
And we'll hand over a bottle of moo moo milk, which is actually an item.
Hell yeah. Cook dish. Oh wow. Yeah, that's really useful for sure.
And besides that, we'll say, if you ever need the shield touched up or anything, I can certainly repair it further, but it should hold you at least for a couple battles, I would think.
Well, it's if I have to go up against a gun again, I hope it can hold up to a cannon, but seeing as this world is definitely physics here are different, I think it should do nicely.
I think physics do seem to operate a little strangely here, but that shield is definitely sturdy, and will absolutely play its part as a piece, like a shield, as a piece of equipment.
I ordered something from, or I sourced something, I guess I should say, from Eve, so I've got to run back to town to pick that up before we head off to the art competition, but I'm sure I'll be back again. And Samuel, thank you again.
Of course, stop by any time, and you can just see him like have that little like smile, and he's like rubbing his hands inside of like an oilcloth to wipe his hands off and stuff before he goes back to work in the shop. And you are able
I'll have to go find out what kind of trouble the others have gotten into while I'm away.
But yeah, you would have also, of course, while you were there, should you have wanted it, you would have been offered like lodging. He does have extra rooms in his house, kind of deal. So, up to you whether you stayed there the nights or not, or you came back to Eve's place.
I think
Either
it was a
way,
mix of both, right? Like,
Mix
she
of both.
came in a couple times, saw the art, would definitely, I think she would reach into the hammer space and pull out a tiny, very, very well-used spray paint bottle and do a tick, 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 and just spray paint a smiley face next to one of them at one point.
Hell yeah, let's go. Just plus rep pops up and you're like, what is rep?
Oh.
But all right. In that case, we will now resolve stuff with Doug. And then, of course, we'll do another lap through, too, for, like, post stuff as well. So, like, y'all getting back together and talking and everything. Doug, you have been sequestered in your hollow for a hot minute working on some very interesting things. I'm sure you have it currently hidden from view to shock and awe the crowd.
Oh, yeah, no, all the curtains are closed. Very minimal light. But yeah.
But you have successfully figured out how to, like, get this all nice and set up, how to transport it without being seen very carefully, and making sure that your acquired extra attire object fits properly.
Okay, could I possibly move into one minor aspect of the plan that
Yes.
I will send you? I will say
Absolutely.
also part of it above board. He wants to handle registration. And the second one there is what he will put for the group's name.
Got it.
Alarming.
And then he will add the other incentives, as you know. He decides to, hedge bets as he might, change a few of the entrance names for the other pieces, Just put a little, subliminal messaging in there. Nothing too fancy, just, hedging bets.
What is this name that you proposed for the group?
Don't worry about it.
Blair's gonna worry about it, just so you know. If anyone's gonna pick a name for her gang, it's not gonna be Doug.
Hilariously, you will have to run it by Darren because he is the manager.
Okay, I will send it to Dare. I'll send it to Robot. 1 second. Give me a second here. I gotta find you. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Darren will just tell you, pending approval.
Doug will pull out a peach that you gave him 2 days ago that just hasn't digested and be like, "Can I sweeten this deal?" as he slides it across the table.
Darren will look at the peach, then back at you. There'll just be a moment of silence before he says, "I'll expedite the process."
You're a good man. You're a good man, Darren.
Does he take the peach, though?
He does.
But yeah,
We're partying under the table with peaches now. Excellent.
All right, well, if that's everything, then unless someone pulls Doug in for something else, that's all he's got planned. All
right. And you're able to set up what you were planning in an easily transportable, covered, thing you can sling over your back. So that won't be any problem.
Perfect.
Blair, you and your gang have been extremely hard at work practicing and working on this art piece. And today is the day that it all comes to fruition, in which you're able to finish it.
we add the final touch. That is the bell in the artwork. And Blair will look to the lads and Punkiki, if Punkiki so wishes to be here for this moment.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, lads and Punkiki, I think this is done.
Hell yeah!
You, like, dust your hands, like, looking at the marvelous art piece. You can only hope the judges think the same. Although, considering the eyes of all the other boos and the others around, that it's drawing eyes, it has to be at least decent.
I'm hoping. We put a lot of work into this one. And if we don't win, at least place, well, needs more practice for you boys. And then
They like throw their hands up regular show style.
if we don't place, and now if we place, we're gonna have a celebration of all celebrations. You know what I mean? Punkiki, I don't think you understand, Punkiki. Like, boo parties are a little crazy.
I figure they'll probably be crazy because I can probably finally smoke some boo weed there, right?
There's no boo weed, there's only ghost weed. And
Okay, well,
second,
ghost
no,
weed.
you are not allowed to have the ghost weed.
Why not? It's a party! You mean to tell me I can't have any ghost weed at the party? It's supposed to be a crazy party, you just said so yourself.
Yeah, a crazy party, but doesn't mean you're gonna die.
I wouldn't die!
Big neon sign pointing at her that says she would die.
Trust me, Punkiki, it's for your own good. No ghost weed.
You're not my mom.
No, but I'm the leader of this gang.
Alright, fine. You
Yeah,
respect the
that's-
head of a stable, you know?
Mhm. I was gonna say, if you want to be an honorary boo of our little gang here, respect the rules of the gang, which is cause mischief, cause chaos, do art, and listen to whatever Blair says. Or Chekhov, but Chekhov's not here right now, so that defaults to Spike. When
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
guys-
around.
You keep mentioning this Chekhov guy, and I've never seen him. Like, how is he part of the group if he's just, like, not around? I guess
You
he's, like,
s-
on vacation or something, right?
I just imagine Blair and the others just turn their heads to the side and look wistfully in the distance. Like, for some reason, a sunset appears out of nowhere in the background. Like, oh, Chekhov, I don't know where you've gone now.
Instead of a
happened?
spectral, instead of a spectral checkoff, it's just file not found up above it.
Kiki's like the sunset appears and Kiki's just like stands up. She's looking around. She's like, "What?
What happened? Are we in like a sitcom? Do you guys see that, right? Like, that just showed up out of nowhere.
It seems like yesterday Chekhov left to just do a simple errand. He hasn't come back yet, huh, boys?
What are you talking about? Why don't you look for him? You gotta look for him if he's lost or something, right? He's not just gonna come back. What is going on?
She's like shaking down a nearby boo. Like,
Do you see this?
It seemed like only yesterday Chekhov went to go get Moo Moo milk and cigarettes.
What? I'm just gonna let them finish. I'm just gonna let them finish.
Surely he'll find his way back, right, Spike? He's not that map lost, right?
I'm gonna roll something for Spike. He looks toward that way as well, even though he clearly cannot see. And then like looks back and says, "I believe. I've always believed."
You know what? You're so right, Spike. We just gotta believe. Chekhov will come back. When the time comes, he'll come back. I just know it. Sure, he's been lost a couple times, but you're right. He always does come back.
I'm not even sure this guy's real.
Hold on! Don't be disrespecting the name of Chekhov. You hear this, boys?
I'm not trying to disrespect you. It was just confused. I just listened. The whole sunset came on. There was like someone playing flute. I couldn't. What do you? Where did it go? Where did it go? There was literally just a sunset here. What are you talking about? What? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
It's okay. I know the story of Chekhov gets to everybody's hearts and minds. We just gotta believe that Chekhov will come back. He's not lost. He probably got distracted with something, but he'll always come back, right, boys?
Chekhov's not real. Chekhov's not real. Punky screams as she shrinks into a corn cob.
Now, above game, I do appreciate that several characters just have different triggers for the 1,000-yard stare.
I digress, though. I forgot what we were even talking besides Chekhov.
We were just celebrating a graffiti well done. Yippee!
And she picks up a bottle and just breaks it on the ground.
Woohoo!
You're so right. That's the attitude we need for finishing this piece, not doubt.
Here you go. She hands you a bottle.
Blair breaks it.
Hell yeah!
And that's the spirit we're talking about. Now I think we're just waiting for everybody else. Though I probably should be checking in on our two guests that are traveling with us as well. Ribbon and what's his name? Hat guy.
Was that not his name, Hat Guy?
No, oh no, it was Rufus. Sorry, he wears a hat though.
That sounds almost identical to Hat Guy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I might confuse the two still.
Well, I don't blame you. His hat's pretty cool, but it kind of takes over his whole face, you know?
Yeah, it
Well,
kind of
probably
feels
more.
like you're talking to a hat, which is like pretty cool. Like, it's a pretty cool hat. I forgot there was a guy under there, you know?
Yeah, so I forgot about that, but I guess I should check in with our two guests that are also traveling as well and pray that Doug isn't up to no good. Anyways, boys, make sure the canvas is safe, you hear me?
Currently, there is, you can see Rufus and, go move them off to the side. There is, Rufus and Ribbon are down to the south. Looks like talking with two bony beetles and another boo currently.
Alright. Blair will snap her finger and be like, alright, boys, cover up the canvas and keep it safe. If that breaks, I'll kill you all again.
No,
She'll float away.
man, that you can hear them just like ruffling like a gentle tarp, like to put over it.
I want to imagine Blair as she's floating over just passes Darren in the middle of another game with all the booze.
Blair's just
Yeah.
thinking to herself like, yeah, Darren's gonna win that with that hand. Yeah, he's
You
gonna
can
win.
hear as you pass by, you just like hear the music Doppler effect of the dun 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 dun.
Oh my god, no. But yeah, she'll go talk to Ribbon and Rufus to see how they're doing.
When they come up, you can hear them actually talking about the steeple a little bit. It sounds like they're talking about like what kind of renovation stuff they've done since last time they've been there, that sort of thing. Nothing really noteworthy really comes out of them. They're probably trying to figure out what all's changed so they know their way around when they get to the steeple.
Mm-hmm.
When they arrive, most of them like turn to acknowledge your presence. They don't particularly say anything or give you any kind of like look, but like they all kind of like look at you. Maybe Ribbon like nods at you as you approach while they're having the conversation and everything. It isn't until it comes to a lull that Ribbon says, "Oh, hey again."
Why, howdy, howdy. How y'all doing over here?
"Oh, not much. We're just catching up with some old friends. It's been a long while."
I say that's all good. It's better to get yourself acquainted with the steeple if you've been away for quite some time.
Rufus will pipe up and say, "Tell me about it. If you go in there, if you go in there the wrong way, you're going to be going up a down set of staircase forever. I don't want to do that again."
Yeah, it's not fun. That happened to, I believe it was Red Hall one time. Took hours for him to get out of that loop.
Yeah. Yeah, good way to trap unaware mortal likes, but it gets downright plumb annoying for me.
I feel that. I heard that they changed the handshake though, so.
Yeah, that they did. I know I was told we gotta come time for the art competition. It sounds like they're gonna send like a boo as like an escort to help get us in, since it doesn't sound like a whole lot of us really know it. At least not enough for everybody to get in, so they're gonna vouch for anybody that signs up doing an art piece, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that's our ticket in for the most part. And maybe after the competition and after we find that bell, they'll show us that new handshake. It'd be nice to get back in every once in a while.
Well, I'm sure you can get it from them. That wouldn't be too hard once you're cleared for entry. It's not too hard to get a refresher.
Yeah, I was just checking in with y'all to see if you all are ready for whatever. The art piece is quite done if you want to take a quick look.
Oh, sure, definitely. And they'll bid the others to do, and they'll follow you over to come look at the art piece.
Yeah, Blair will say peace out, Girl Scouts, to the other boos and beetles there too. She ain't rude. She'll say bye to them too.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll say bye, like kindly. They don't have any kind of attitude with them. They go about talking with themselves as Rufus and Ribbon follow you.
Yee.
And they'll head off back toward the group along with you.
I say on the way there, Blair's gonna ask like, so Marcus, calling me curious, but how come you joining Food Dazzle if you don't mind me asking?
Roll me a persuasion check on that one, actually.
Oh boy.
He's got a bit of a sour face on. Not it. You can tell it's not directed at you.
I swear to God, that's a 17. Okay, I was about to say if that was a 13, I swear to God,
He like kind of like, you ever see people do like the figure 8 with their head a little bit like kind of deal.
Yeah.
He says, may have made some bad deals with a poor crowd. And rather than be stuck in a pickle jar for God knows how long, I signed up for doing things at a carnival.
Now
Now that you mention, now you've been around him, like you swear you've had hints of like brine or pickle juice, just the slightest hint.
Well, that explains the pickle smell, I guess. The faint pickleness of it all. I gotta say though, that's one way to join in a circus of some kind.
Yeah, might as well try to learn some new tricks and stuff. I don't got too many faults with it, I guess.
I mean, I learned some pretty cool tricks when I was with Jezebel, so I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two.
I mean, I already got a lot of good tricks. Me and my kind always have one just naturally, and that's taking possession of people.
Oh, that's something I don't know if I've heard. Have I heard DM about?
roll a history check. They are undead, so I'm giving you, making the check a little bit easier for you.
Okay. That is a 12. I fear for that nat 1 on the other side.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like, a 12. You've vaguely heard of this kind of spirit. You don't know what they're named, but you know they're from a far-off land. They look vaguely like Eries or Boos, but they are neither. What you do remember is that they all seem to resemble hats to some degree. Like the hat is part of their person. And you would know that line, what he said, lines up with their abilities. That if, like, they rest the hat on someone's head, they can temporarily take control of them.
Oh, wait, you're one of those, hat guys, aren't you? I kind of heard about vaguely in my travels. Like, if you go on top of somebody's head, that's how you do it, right?
Yeah, we're called bonitors.
Bonitors, okay. Good to know, good to know.
It's a little bit of a handy ability when you need to get some stuff done, but you also need to do it a little bit undercover because you just look like a hat, like on somebody's head, so.
Gotcha. Kind of like, well, not the same trick, but something similar. Me and my shadow, you see. And I just imagine the shadow pops up behind, like a Rufus, and just kind of slings an arm around his shoulder.
Huh? Well, there's two of you? What the Sam Hill?
Well, you probably don't know Jezebel just yet, or have you met Jezebel?
Name's not familiar directly, but I do remember. I believe I remember passing through a carnival with that name. I've never met them though on my last little leg of the journey, but I don't believe I met them directly.
Well, since you'll be part of Boo Dazzle's group, you'll soon enough learn that name or so. But that was.
I already know that name a little bit. I know he don't like him. I like her. Like, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Sure, don't act like he don't like her. That's all I really know.
Yep, and the shadow just kind of pats the shoulder like, yeah. Yeah, well, Jezebel was my mentor. I was part of the so-called rivalry circus of sorts. Of course, I didn't join either because I was in a pickle jar or nothing like that, but just a heads up, you might want to be careful when you talk about Jezebel in front of Boo Dazzle.
That I can do.
I probably don't mention me just in case he's too. I'd appreciate that.
All right, that can be managed, I believe.
Got nothing for respect for Boo Dazzle, but circus rivalries might affect some stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get you. I don't. Boo Dazzle's halfway across the kingdom right now. I don't foresee any kind of encounter going on. At least I don't think anyway.
What about you, Ruben? What made you join Boo Dazzle Circus, if you don't mind me asking?
I just want to learn some fun little tricks, and I don't know, it just seemed like a fun time.
Any circus is a good time, and I think Boo Dazzle might show you a thing or two. Just like how Jezebel taught me a thing or two with my shadow over here.
Yeah, and I know coming out here was pretty interesting. I was hoping to meet another duplighost out here, but apparently the other one that resided in this area ain't around here no more.
Yeah, oh god, he's kind of a jerk, not gonna lie. What's his name? Brockhausen or something like that?
Oh no, I was referring to there's a duplighost that lived in this area called Duplis.
Oh, does that name ring a bell?
Apparently, according to all the ghosts around here, ain't around here no more.
What?
I imagine if any Twilighter heard that 1,000 yard stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine Blair would know about it since even though they weren't here for that whole incident, they were probably brought up to speed when they got back from their vacation.
Yeah, most likely.
Ribbon, I'm just letting you know, just to save you from some stares, you probably don't want to mention that name around here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, me and the boys were away on vacation, Delfino or someplace like that, and I guess an incident happened here while we were gone, and something with pigs. Anyway, this duplicate ghost you're talking about, Dupless, I think he was the guy behind it all.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know quite exactly what he really did. Every time I asked when we got back, it was kind of a 1,000-yard stare. Best cases, worst cases, panic, screaming, and fire starting out of nowhere that I didn't cause for once. So just be careful with that. Though it's a great way to get out of conversation, let me tell you that.
Ooh. Yeah.
Blair's gonna kind of insight Ribbon, because she's hoping she didn't hurt Ribbon's feelings now.
Not a problem. Roll it up.
Yeah.
Okay. And what exactly are you trying to intuit?
See if whatever Blair said maybe hurt Ribbon or, like, kind of scared her.
There is, with an 11, there's a slight bit of worry, but more so, it feels like it's just best to keep light on her toes, like, just in case, because, like, if there was only ever one duplicate ghost in this area, and they were kind of a heel, another one showing up, you know, obviously could be a problem, right?
Yeah.
But no one, you haven't seen anyone give her any strange looks or any kind of like harassment or anything. So
Okay.
it might just be just a just in case worry. But otherwise, she seems just fine here so far.
Alright. Blair's just gonna come over and pat her, like, hold a hand to her shoulder and be like, now, don't you worry now. I think everybody here adores you, and you've been nothing but sweet. So you should be fine, right?
Oh, well, thank you. Here's
Hey.
hoping. Like, I'm not going to be in people's hair too long. We're just going to do the deed at Creepy Steeple and be on our way.
But if anybody gives you trouble, you let me know, and I'll make sure they don't, alright?
Oh, certainly can do. I'll make sure to tell you
Consider
first and foremost.
yourself. Consider yourself under the protection of Blair and the lads. Name pending, but our gang's got you back.
Ooh, protection from a gang. Well, what aren't I fancy?
I mean, you got the best booze around, and I get pan over to, like, some silly shenanigans those three are doing.
The three booze and punky key.
Yeah, just something's going wrong. It's a picture of perfection.
They got in on the card game.
Yeah, they're all just like surrounding like Darren now. Like,
I'm imagining Red Call's losing pretty bad.
most likely Spike's winning.
He has
know
the
we've
best poker
talked-
face.
True. I know we've talked about the ships with like Blair and Punky Key and Blair and Ribbon is my real ship. My like that shit. I'm like.
I can't believe this, my Blair. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine.
It's totally fine.
Why are the booze hot, Skelly? Huh? Huh?
I don't know.
Why the booze hot, Skelly?
Yeah, Skelly, why are the booze hot?
Yeah, everyone's asking. Why the booze hot?
This is gonna be absolutely terrible if I get Moth on here as a guest. This is going to be ruinous.
God, rip and rip if that ever happens. If you guys and Blair in the same session, everyone's dead. I'm sorry, chat, you're dead as well. Everyone's just gone.
Wait, but if we're dead, then we turn into booze, and then the problem only gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine Addie and Punkiki as booze? They'd be so hot.
God, I mean, some people might die twice. I'm sorry to say, some people might die twice, you know?
Someone grabs said, "Why does booze is hot?" That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fun. That's good.
That's good.
All right. Anything else for you, Blair, as you return to the rest of the party? With the other two and two?
I think that's it. Just small chit chat after that. Like, you know, some good eats in town and whatnot, or some other shenanigans.
Sounds good to me. All right. In that case, Punkiki, was there anything else you would like to do? I know you worked really hard on the art thing, for the art installation that y'all were going to be taking to the Creepy Steeple, but was there anything else that you wanted to accomplish real quick?
Yeah, I think I just wanted like a freaking million coins.
Million coin? Okay. Roll a D100.
The exhaustion.
All right, roll a D100.
I'll do. Listen, Skelly, you should not have given me the chance to do this because it's gonna be 100. Fuck.
32? No.
Sadly,
no,
it
no,
was
no
gonna be
million
100, but then you said it was gonna be 100.
Yeah.
The number of times I've done that, and then it turns out to be exactly the thing I said is also villainous. So it could have gone either way. I
Crazy
am
talk
just. I am. I'm just looking for things to explode and light on fire.
All right. You actually do manage to find some. They have like harvest festivals here a lot, and they have some minor fireworks, actually, believe it or not. It's not anything like massive explosions in the air, but it is like sparklers, as well as like, you know, small end like launched fireworks. Like nothing like ridiculous and over the top, but it is something. And they have two small little cannons that can actually like fire them off. You know, they obviously don't go too high in the air, but they do have quite a bit of munitions for it.
How big are the cannons? Like what can
they're
you
like
fit in there?
your typical like large Roman candle style. Sorry, the large like throwawayable cannons for like mortars for like a 4th of July. But they're actually like made of like metal and wood. So they're like reusable. Obviously, you put them in there, you light the fuse, it flies up.
You were dead right. They are called mortars. They're just smaller. They're different sizes of mortars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quick question for you, Skelly. You said my belt can do something that gives me a blast attack.
Yeah, it's just a nickname for like a fun, like kind of like you burn EX meter to do like a super move or something.
Okay. All right. Just, you know, just thinking about if I might be able to fit in the cannon is all.
Those, unfortunately, not.
Damn it! Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Unless you were like apple-sized, you know, like maybe then it would.
that was evil.
That was beautiful.
I'm not even
Yeah.
lying. That's how big they really are. Like,
No, you're not like. That's the best part of it. The fucking chef's kiss, Yelly, beautiful.
I
Am
love
I
it.
fucking joke too? Am I fucking joke too?
Do you-
Is that why
do you
I'm
really
here?
want to answer
Is
to
that-
that?
Is that why I'm here to be a fucking apple? Is that why I'm here? Even off
Dance,
of my
monkey,
fucking
dance.
home.
This is unfucking believable.
You really
Oh
look those
my
baby
God.
blues in the eyes and say that?
yeah. Look at my beautiful blue eyes and say that again.
Look at my beautiful blue eyes and call me an apple small again. I dare you.
I didn't say you were tall or small. I said apple-sized.
Yeah, you were the one
That
who
is
just
fair.
I took the Undertale neutral route.
I was playing into the telenovela, you know, because that's what would happen. Somebody would call Punkiki an apple small, and then that's when Addie would come out of the closet. She would like burst out of the closet during the performance and be like, "You're an apple small, Kiki, I know."
I don't think. Wait, whoa! I don't think Addie would call you an apple small. Leah would. Addie wouldn't.
Claire would.
I'm pressing X to doubt on that. Give it like literally a single session, and you'll find a way to make it happen, and be like, "No, that'll make sense." Okay, awesome. I have sparklers. I have Roman candles. Yeah, sounds good. I think Kiki's gonna figure out like a way to kind of do a little bit of pyro whenever the contest like rolls around to presenting their piece.
Awesome. They the cannons can be their angle trajectory can be changed and locked in place. So like they don't have to go straight up. Like they can go at an angle or anything like that if needed as well.
So you're saying you could fire them at people? Hypothetically, of course.
Oh yeah, hypothetically. Yeah, because these are reusable mortars, like meant to like tilt certain directions. Potentially to fire at like an arcing angle for certain like firework effects.
It also just occurred to me that Rufus said that this is going to happen inside Creepy Steeple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, I'm all for it.
But you are able to procure those fairly easily and get signed off for taking them as well. Like they're like. Whoever saw you take them out of like the storehouse, they're like, oh yeah, okay.
I like to think that she really thinks that she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing. So she's like really trying to be sneaky, and a bunch of people are just looking at her like, oh yeah, he's taking the fight. Sure, yeah, why not?
Do you need any help with someone? Do you need any help with that?
Yeah, somebody will ask for help if you need assistance.
But you know, don't worry about it. I don't have anything. I don't have anything here. Don't worry about it, man. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, man.
But that's gonna be it for me. Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right. And last but not least, on the second lap, Darren. Was there anything that you would like to accomplish over the course of these days?
On the last one here, Darren will actually check in with Beaker since he did say he would look into the bell over a few days.
Of course. Beaker does get back to you. And has like this. It has like this huge stack of like tomes like around him, like at the counter. And by the time you get to him, he's kind of like vibrating a little bit. He's like, I've absorbed knowledge.
Oh, that's wonderful.
He will go on to explain that the bell is known to date as far back as some of the locations known to be constructed by for the star spirits to rest at. There's no other real connection to the star spirits other than the time frame of like when it was measured that those bricks like are aged to. But the bell itself was made out of a star metal alloy and was definitely enchanted. It appeared to have some sort of purpose back then regarding when it was rung. It appears to amplify whatever magic is imparted to it. To a degree that is not well understood, although it appears to have its main effect affect a very wide swath area. Although, depending on the magic, it appears to be diluted some. Currently, the bell has seen very little use. Current history books don't denote what its actual, official use was. Although it is assumed if it is hanged in a chapel bell, it had something to do with what was done there. Particularly with, things like star magic. Because you know, you put A and B together. If there's like a chapel like that may have something to do with like star spirits and stuff, the bell might have been made to use with star magic specifically. That being said, what was done to the people of Twilight Town was dark magic, so maybe it was made to be more of a universal thing. The only guesses that it's meant that Beaker may have is that maybe it was used in some sort of ritualistic sense at first. Maybe to affect an area around, like, where it rang. The range of it, he doesn't really know. But considering what Dupless did all the way to Twilight Town from Creepy Steeple, its range must be massive. Or what it's capable of doing and affecting a radius of must be massive. Because that's to Creepy Steeple. That's a good, like, in our measurements, a good 5 to 6 miles.
Yeah, as he's saying this, Darren, expressionless as always, but just goes, "Oh, we really should find it."
And he's like, I agree. I fear what may happen if undesirable magic is used with it. It could affect a very large area.
I just wonder what they're trying to do with it.
I don't know. But if they were going to steal it, I assume it's for ill intent. Otherwise, they would have just used it there.
Well, anyway, thank you for checking. And you'll drop another peach.
It scant has time to hit the table before it is entirely gone. There is a swift motion, and there is a peach pit now on the counter. He's like, "Thank you. My sustenance is secured. I shall now continue to absorb knowledge." And begins to read books extremely rapidly.
Enjoy. He'll palm the pit and then just walk out.
But it does seem like Beaker obviously wouldn't lie about his research. The bell's effect area must be huge. Whatever it amplifies will be felt within a very large area. Now, based on events regarding with Dupless, it seems like maybe the magic was diluted or maybe randomized to some degree. It's difficult to say because otherwise, if it just purely amplified it, everybody would have turned into a pig with the first ring. But considering how powerful that item is, you would assume that it might be like a literal artifact. Maybe it was just too big to move around. At least under normal circumstances. 2 is to move something that massive unseen, you would assume something must have been done to the bell to make it more transportable. And this is just like common sense kind of thing after like doing back and forth with Beaker.
Yeah.
But how it was moved outside of that is still a bit of a mystery. It would be up to your own deduction to think how it might have gotten moved around.
Yeah, other than that, Darren's only other goal is make sure every boo got a peach today.
Yeah, that would be, I would say like 3 casts would probably cover every single boo that's around.
Considering his total casts would be about 10, yeah, he's got that for the day.
Yeah, it'd be easy to do. All right. In that case, we will bring back around. Before I proceed, is there any other thing anybody wants to do before we proceed forward? I don't want to leave anybody else hanging.
I'm good.
I'm all good.
All right. In that particular case, we will bring ourselves to the day when it'll be late afternoon, early evening, when the group assembles with their project and/or projects, and you are able to pick up and start heading to Creepy Steeple. The townsfolk wish you the best of luck, and they hope to hear back from y'all soon. Getting to Creepy Steeple will only take you maybe an hour or two. Maybe like 3 hours, we'll say, since you're lugging like a heavy piece of like a art display. So you're trying to be careful with it. So probably about 3 hours, taking small breaks from after hauling it a little bit, just to make sure like nobody gets like too like worn out. And you guys managed to get most of the way there. And you can see Creepy Steeple in the distance getting closer and closer. But there is a slight problem.
Uh-oh.
As you're traveling, you hear rustling in Terror Trail. And the booze may have woken up literally everything within Terror Trail. But there is a singular problem.
God, it's those flowers.
It woke up something menacing.
I'm sure it's fine.
I swear to God, if it's those flowers.
Creeping out of the bushes and around the trees.
God damn it!
Woe be upon we as we gaze upon true horror.
And
Guys, look at all
there's
the cute
a
talking flowers.
I just imagine everyone else's like look of fear.
there is a screech of fear as the flowers begin to slowly waddle toward you. And that's where we're going to end the session. There's not actual combat. It's just funny.
Oh my gosh.
We will bring the next session together as you guys are out of breath at Creepy Steeple, having ran for your lives.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me. You scared the shit out of me. I was like, no, we're gonna have to fight the demon flowers.
No, but there wasn't gonna be a moment when you were gonna encounter them, so because we're in freaking Twilight Forest, so but yeah, thank y'all so much for coming out this evening.
No, thank you for
We'll pick
hosting
up-
and DMing.
Yeah.
We'll pick up next time at Creepy Steeple.
So is it next week already?
Is it next week already? It will be
Plus-
soon, I promise. But yeah, I guess let us go around the table and de-introduce ourselves and try not to think about any of the topics that we talked about at the start of the session. Anyway.
You just couldn't help yourself. You just couldn't help
I
yourself.
really couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Cheesy Michael.
Cheesy Michael. Robot, it's your go.
Me? Alright. Well, congratulations, you found me. If you really need to get a hold of me, Blue Sky Robot mostly reposts and occasional content. Otherwise, you're more likely going to find me hanging out in chats and channels of most of the people here, including Leah.
Oh, well, hello. I am Leah, aka I'm using Thalia. I am getting some stuff together as I got some life changes happening here soon, so keep on the lookout as I'm gonna be trying to do some changes to my streaming schedule and stuff. So I'll be keeping things posted on my Blue Sky for that. But otherwise, thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for hanging out and watching this, and anyone who hears this, thank you for spending your time with us. We all get a limited amount of it, and it is valued that you shared yours with us today. Gonna roll ye oldie talking skull to the one who uses a skull, Skelly.
Yo, what up? It's me, Skelly Alpha. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube under the same names. We're in them art fright trenches, so expect that to mostly dominate the rest of July. We'll get back into more normal content like Minecraft and other like indie games here in August. But for now, we're arting it up besides collabs and get-togethers like Suits coming up this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it for me. I will pass it over to Punky.
Heyo, it's me. I'm Punky. I'm still dead. Don't look for me on my channel. I am not gonna start back up until Friday, probably. I was debating going live tomorrow, but I am enjoying being able to work on a bunch of different stuff, and I gotta take care of a few more things. I want to do some organizational stuff to the Discord, and I just have some, like, I guess you'd call it like clerical things to do for organizing in OBS. Anyway, I will be live on Friday. We'll probably play some Bug Fables before we do before we jump back into January Mines with Signalis. And then Saturday hanging out with Skelly, and Sunday we got Suits. So lots of fun stuff to look forward to. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. You can find me on Twitch under, same name, Punky_O_O, and Blue Sky, which is Punky PUN-KI. And I will toss it on over to the wonderful tweets.
Oh, Beans. Hi. Yes, hello. When I'm not planning people's demises with art, you can find me over at Blue Sky, where I repost memes and occasionally post art. Art fight is happening. I might have some attacks planned. I might have some revenges planned. It's all good. It's all fine. Nobody in this call is in immediate danger, maybe. But I digress. I guess keep an ear out for my voice and other things. Maybe in the future? Who knows? I know, but I can't say, so teehee. Anyways, I'm gonna pass it along to the one and only Vaughn now.
Oh, I thank you. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at BurnoutVaughn, over on Patreon at BurnoutSpar. Yeah, things are up in the air. Employment may or may not be happening this week. We'll find out. But should everything work out as intended, you'll see us on Thursday, where me and Trinket hop back in onto the Skeleton Crew, and we try to solve a murder. But, it's slow goings, and we're not exactly leading the brightest bunch of idiots, so it might take longer. So we decided to add that on to also Saturday. So you got double the Skeleton Crew this week, if all goes as planned, so look forward to that. And then on to Sunday, like we've said, more Suits. Plenty of more heroic shenanigans with the Vigilante House. So keep that in mind. And I see a good friend who definitely could always use a raid, so let's go say hi to our good friend Fringe.
Fring.
Fringle.
The puzzler.
The Fingler.
You know what? No, the Fringler. That should be our raid message.
The Fringler's
The
pretty good.
Fringler.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna apologize when I get in.
Well, thank
just
you
got
all.
a raid from Jake. Crap.
Sorry, Jake.
Double raid, wombo combo.
Sorry. Yeah, we're raiding you straight into Fringe. Thank you for the raid. I hope your guys' session went well. But we will see everyone again, hopefully in a week's time. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.